a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his...
Messi! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Looking for a corner. Goes in for the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Puyol gathers from the goal kick. Looking for the runner. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And they can counter here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the counter is on. Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. Defenders on the back foot. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cleared without complication. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's played forward. Now it's Romario. Scholes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely ball into space. He's got away. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Recife can counter promptly here. Now it's Messi. And here's Mohamed Salah. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Threads one in. Could move up a gear here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played back in. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now the counter. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Barella. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's a sharp little ball here.
Galatasaray are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Mateus. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Romario. He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Galatasaray!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Galatasaray take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's lofted through here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, super ball. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Recife have a free kick.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He's having a good look here. Neymar! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
Van Dijk did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Romario. Bastoni. And now the breakaway. Nice little ball through. He's played it long. Scholes. No, again there's no way through. Triol does really well to win the ball there. Chance to break. He's left his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played towards the front line. Good spot, he's seen the run. Triol.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Well, they could break here. Vieira cuts out the pass. Scholes. Neymar. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Galatasaray head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're already into the second period.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And the cross comes in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Barella played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the finish! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Substituição.
Galatasaray are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
16.890
There really wasn't very much in that, not
espectadores.
far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Messi. Vieira. Iniesta gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Looking to break out here. Messi. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot's on here. It's a pretty loose pass. Barella. Mbappe. Neymar. Gets away from his opponents. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substituição no time do SPORT Recife. Camisa 23. Neymar. Vai ser
It's
substituído pelo
Iniesta!
jogador.
They are rampant! And surely that settles it. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Mohamed Salah! Pull past that, slot. Great hit! And he hits the net. They're back within reach. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Aos 29 minutos do segundo tempo pelo
So,
jogador.
just a consolation, or is there a way
Camisa
back from
10.
here?
Substituição no time do SPORT
Mbappe.
Recife.
Romario.
Camisa
Can he
14.
finish? It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here.
Substituição no time do SPORT Recife.
Galatasaray have their third
Camisa
corner.
5. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 22.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Scholes. To Barella. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. Mateus. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Somehow saves it. Away from immediate danger. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Deftly done. Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. Messi is... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Galatasaray were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless.